Hey everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play System Shock 2 with the Sec mod and the Randomizer. In the last episode, we snuck and then fought our way through the cargo bay. We needed to get to where the one lady had been holding up in order to get the code we need from her to access the fluidics control area in engineering. We need to purge the tubes of the radiation that has flooded them. Unfortunately, she did not make it. She was dead. Thankfully, there was a passcode recorded on her, so we know what we need now. 15565, I believe, is the pass key that we require, so we're going to be heading over there to enter it. And hopefully we can flood the radiation out, put back on the power, get up to back to the Medside deck, and then up to deck 4 to finally meet Polito. Holy crap. It was quite an adventure. We got the snot kicked out of us a little bit by laser turrets and by gigantic bots. I tried to be clever and use a strength booster to help us do more damage than with our wrench, but holy crap, even at short range, those what is it? An energy pulse? Some sort of, yeah, we'll go with that. An energy pulse cannon that they fire. Woof. Ooh. really hurt. As did the laser turrets that we encountered down there. But we survived. And let's take a look at our statistics and our equipment, and then we'll be good to go. 3 strength, 2 endurance, 2 agility, and 2 points in cybernetic affinity so far for us. 1 repair, 3 maintenance, and 1 research. 3 standard weapons and 1 heavy weapons, and no points in psi. For our equipment, the only things I think that are of note should be our weapons and our ammunition supplies, so looking good on our pistol. We have an excellent condition recoilless pistol, right, we found this 2 episodes ago, holy crap, and now we're using it. We also used a French S-beam device on this, unlocking the first modification for it, which is just a flat damage upgrade, 15%. Still nice, and we got it for free. We also have a good shotgun. Yep, here it is. Good condition. This helped us defeat all the bots. And ammunition-wise, we're looking pretty good. We didn't use too much in the terms of standard shotgun shells. We defeated some of the bots by using a strength booster and whacking them with our wrench, which I think got the job done, even if it was a bit awkward. We did go through a bit of our healing supplies, but we're still in okay shape in that regard. We are down to 1 single maintenance tool, so we're going to probably want to find and purchase a few more of these going forward from vending machines or what have you. Alright, and I think that does it. Let's get going. The fluidics control computer is out in the other side of the cargo bay, past the one bulkhead. You can visit the medical bench on the way there. We did leave quite a few hackable containers in that area, and it looks like we also left behind one implant that we might want later, but getting it looks like it would probably be a trap and would activate a bunch of suicide bots. We don't really want to have to deal with them at the moment. We don't have the... well, we have the ammo to deal with them, I suppose, but I'd rather use a single grenade to kill a swath of them than having to shoot down each individual bot to save our life. So we'll come back to the cargo bay and open up all the crates we left there later. Sorry, viewers. I'm listening to see if I can hear doors opening or shutting in the distance. That's a lot of binary. This always feels kind of hacker-like the movie Hacker when I see stuff like this. Like, this doesn't look too useful to me as someone who works in the lab. If I want to see data go across something, I could use an oscilloscope instead, or plug, get out to the box and make sure, double check that the network on it's configured correctly. Maybe runs like TCP dump somewhere. This looks like, I guess this is good for the higher ups who walk in and don't understand computers very well. Just see the, potentially that something is working. That's nice. Quite a few armor-piercing rounds.
Somebody's been tampering with the Xerxes unit. In the interest of keeping secrets from the powers that be, I've installed a backdoor to the fluidics control computer. To activate it, install hardware override 45M DEX in the system's monitoring unit in command control. You can find 45M DEX in auxiliary storage 5 in the coolant tubes. Keycode 34760.
Alright, so this is not going to work then. If we press the button, this has been taken offline. So...
Xerxes is one step ahead of us. He's performed an override on the fluidics control computer and blocked us out. But keep an eye open. You might be able to find some workaround.
Okay, we did find that workaround. Oh, that's a bit awkward. So there was a secondary keypad down in the coolant tubes. So we're going to go back down there and enter the code we got from... from whatchamacallit, right there, Delacroix. And then we're looking for a particular circuit board to plug it back in the command control area of the engineering. So back to where we had started this video from. We haven't seen, I think, what's making that... Oh, we have seen what makes that sound. A long time ago, when we first started this adventure, when we had woken up, there was a worm in the room with us. That's the chirping that we hear.
Radiation hazard.
This doesn't block radiation damage, right? Energy, cold, heat, and electrical damage. By 1 point. I wonder if there's an upgraded version of it. In this version of the game, you can use French Epstein devices, I think, combined with a auto repair unit. I think that's correct. And certain chemicals to create something that can upgrade your implants to a better version of them. Alright, so we are looking for the passcode to this. $35641. chemicals. Is there any NA here? There is not, so we cannot continue the research on this at the moment. These are the circuit boards. Or some of them. 45M-DEX, this is it.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
It's a bit weird that Polito... It sounds as if she gave us those as a thank you. Like, she just give them to us. It would help us carry out her desires far faster than holding on to the modules would otherwise do. That was 10 of them. We'll put those to good use. So I think the next thing we will take... could grab Modify. Maybe 2 points in Modify, and a point in Repair.
Radiation hazard.
But first, let's get this slotted into fluids control. I suppose I will, since we're doing some walking back and forth, I feel like we can probably talk without ruining the atmosphere too much. This particular part of the game right now where we're going to be installing this and then we go back and activate the actual flush will give us another, I think, total of, I want to say 20 more cybernetic modules, which is, getting 40 of them is very nice at this point in the game. We just went through a really difficult part of it without too many upgrades. He wants to shoot us. He should just shoot us. I don't know why they do have them back up like that to gain some distance. They should just immediately raise the weapon and fire. Okay, so no psionics for us. How about weaponry? We will want standard 4. In fact, I think we take it. That's quite an investment. That's 15 cyber modules. We will do a little more damage, though, with all of our standard weapons, and they will degrade slightly less often, I believe. So let's take it. That gives us 6 points left, which is enough to take Heavy 2. But we don't have another heavy weapon at the moment we're using. Let's hold on to these 6 points. Let's just get this over with. Hello! Again, it is 5 nanites to heal that way. Which is, and it looks like we take about 12 damage from them when we're struck by one of those bots. Which would be a health hypo. Heals 10 hit points over time, and then 2 more consumables to heal the other 2 hit points, which is significantly more cybernetic modules to be spent. checking on our implant's energy level. You know, I see recalc SSH vector, and I wonder what on earth it's talking about. SSH is secure shell, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that is. Is this logged into secure? Someone left a secure shell open somewhere. Wonder where they're logging to. All right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's go ahead and plug in.
I'm uploading some cybernetic modules. Find an upgrade unit as soon as you can and improve your rig.
Let's do it. Oh, we should grab maintenance 4 also. Once we have standard 4 and maintenance 4, we probably won't need to put any more points in maintenance for or standard weapons for some significant time, and we can start improving other things instead. So let's do it. And with 4 points left over, I'm gonna grab repair up a rank from 1 to 2. Viewer, I don't use repair in this game. I've never taken it before, but I feel like we should see how useful this is. So let's grab it up a point. Recharge our implant. Okay. We have the funds. I would not mind having 2 more maintenance tools. We know there's a vending machine close by that sells them, so why don't we go and visit it next? Then we'll head back to the fluids control system.
Hi there. Please make a selection with choosing Value Wrap.
Everything about the cargo bays is so well done. The echoing of your footsteps, the dangerous enemies, the creepy music. How you strain your ears listening to hear when doors are opening or shutting and when the creatures walking around. It's really, I really like what they did in the cargo bay, especially in this game. Alright, we're not hurt, so we can skip the magical unit. So far, between playing on hard and now, the biggest difference, two big differences here that I've noticed in particular, are the cameras making beeping sounds when they detect us, and it seems like the spawns they happen less frequently in normal than on hard mode. If you're decent at the combat in the game, especially with a melee weapon like the wrench, then it can be arguably profitable to engage in combat with respawning enemies, since they have random stuff in their inventory.
Now get those engine pods online. You'll have to head into cell 1 and 2 and reset the pods manually. After that, reinitialize the system from core control. But that system won't come online until you reset both pods. Keep an eye out. They're mobilizing their real forces, and they know exactly where you are.
I thought we got 20 cyber modules for that, but we only got 10. Yes, there was something. Alright, so I think we flushed the tubes of the radiation. It's the wrong way. Can we take this? No, main power is still offline. This area had quite a bit of radiation in it before. Now it'll be much safer for us to wander through. An age ago, I played a game called BioShock, and supposedly it took inspiration from this particular game. I'm not sure what exactly it took for inspiration beyond the respawning points here, and it felt it was more akin to Clive Barker's Undying to me than this game. I haven't played BioShock in a very long time now. I wonder how it holds up these days. This is the wrong way to go. We don't need to go back to that chemical storage. Another elevator. I think this leads down to the same area the other one had been at, and gives you another path you can take to travel through this engineering deck, avoiding all the twisty turns to the coolant tubes.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
That's another difference, it looks like. The suicide bots on hard sprint much faster at you if you have angered them. Or, sorry, wounded them with a ranged weapon.
They hit us 6 hours ago. Malone, the OSA spook, tried to take one of those things out with a pyrokinesis attack, but didn't even break stride. Then it unloaded both barrels into his stomach. Valzone said there's a weapons cache in one of the engine nacelles. Maybe I can find him and the others there.
Alright, so something heard us destroy that camera. Monkey just entered this room from across the hall.
Contacted by some kind of artificial intelligence that wants to help me reclaim control of the Von Braun from whomever or whatever is now in charge. I don't know where it came from, but I must confess, I'm happy it is here.
We had heard about Polito discovering something that sounded like it was some sort of AI core that she had retrieved. Poor monkey. I think he fell from up there for some reason. Scared the heck out of me. Now, I don't know what these nacelles are. I'm guessing this is these are the power for the ship. I don't know why I guess electricity or whatever's in here flows between this area, like these things, as when we turn it back on again. And it's one of the reasons why I'm down. Yeah, high voltage, which is why I'm down here searching this before I plug the power back in. Reestablish power.
May I help you?
And we got a new thing we can research. We need research skill 4, though. We are probably not taking that with this character of ours. Shoddy shotgun. Single bullet.
Do you need help
hello.
finding something?
Starboard nacelle online. My brother had told, well, one of my brothers had told me that starboard is the right-hand side of the ship, and port is the left? Is that correct? And a way to remember it is that port is 4 letters, as is left, and starboard has more letters, which is why it's not right. And I think that's determined based upon the front facing of the ship. You're not very good at combat is what you are, sir. Oh, we have to turn on both the cells first. We'll come back here. monkey face. I feel like there's going to be another camera somewhere in the cell, so we'll keep the pistol out at the moment. Ooh. That's not a nice way to go. Well, I guess well, maybe it is, assuming it was quick, and not some gradual, slow mangling of her neck to take the head off of her. God, poor girl. I hope that didn't happen. Again, viewer, we are playing with the randomizer, so I do not know where things might be moved to or hidden. So we need to check every single place. Oh, just some nanites all the way down here. Just 10 of them. Must have fallen out of some guy's pocket. Do nanites fall out of pockets like money, like, you know, dollar bills or something, or loose change? I tend to think of, like, microscopic machinery when I hear the word nanites. And those are in a box. Or a crate. Interesting. We didn't fully search this area either. We didn't look to take a peek at what might be down here. Alright, I'm assuming it's, even though it's fluctuating a bit, I'm assuming that's fine. Something's refueling the coolant. It's a closed system, right? So it should remain at those levels the entire time it's running. Ah, there's normally an energy saber here. Or rapier? But not here in the randomizer. I think we can mod our... No, we cannot mod our melee weapons. Only ranged weapons.
Good work. The engine core is now back online. Now get to the elevator and come see me on deck 4. While you were doing that, I've discovered the presence of some analyte artifacts on board the ship. I think you may be able to use them to your advantage. I've uploaded the information to the ship's weapons upgrade units. They'll be able to convey the information to your cybernetic rig. What are you waiting for? Get to the elevator now.
First, we're going to explore the rest of this area. You know, I never really thought of it much, but I'm guessing that it's a radioactive core. If there's all this radiation flowing through here to power it. We can't access that at the moment. Sorry, radioactive core, I meant reactor powering the ship. Hey, a maintenance tool. Nice. And a note.
I don't know where we'd be without Delacroix. This whole ship is falling apart, and she's the only one who knows what from what. I saw her arguing with that creep Anatoly Koreskin, or whatever his name is, and she was giving it to him, but good. But that freak job stares her straight in the eye and starts babbling about how she doesn't know the pleasure of the joyful unity or some such. Mamma mia, the clowns are running the circus.
Anatoly is the... Oh, I don't know his rank now. The one in charge of the military who are attached to this ship. Right in the back. Like how twisted the hand is that's holding the shotgun as well. That is a laser turret, I think, right here. Pistol with one single bullet in it. Except for what we used against that monkey, though. Oh, nice. 2 more cyber modules. That makes coming down here worth it. Surprised there's no, like, camera down here or something. Well, we haven't seen one of those before. And it uses some sort of slow light laser weapon. Oh, that's hideous. That's a very creepy smile she has. We need a research level of 2 to scan that. Another terrible pistol. Not upgradable. Sorry, I'm sorry, upgradable, but has no upgrades already attached to it. But quite a few anti-personnel rounds, 12 of them. We'll take them.
I am at your service. Marvelous choice.
Since we just took the hit, we might as well go and get healed as well. Interestingly, we downed her rather quickly. Headshots. That one perk is really nice, especially with a very nice precision pistol. Of course, that upgrade, that OS passive upgrade, is not going to help us very much against, like, those gigantic robots. I don't think it's only against living targets, too, isn't it? So it's not going to help us if we were to headshot a suicide bot. That also would not matter. Alright, so back up to MedSci. How long have we been playing for, by the way? Oh, about another 20 minutes. We'll probably access the elevator. I'll do some storage stuff. We'll level up, and we'll call the session at that point. Power should be restored. Oh, I thought we got some cybernetic modules for doing what we just did. I am disappointed. Alright, we do not get any. Alright. So we have 22 so far. I think we'll grab Research 2, and then see what we want next. Probably stats. Sure, Research 2. We need nothing to fully research this. This organ combines biological nervous tissue with cybernetic technical parts and shielding. Chemicals needed to research? None. There's the exotic weapons that Polito uploaded. She mentioned it's from the annelids, so I guess she has a name for this organism that we have found on the Von Braun. Be kind of neat to take energy weapon up a point. But we won't do so at the moment. I think we want some stats instead. We have enough we can upgrade 2 of our rank 2 to rank 3. Let's do that. I think we'll take agility and endurance. Okay, we have 1 cybernetic module left over. Let's do some inventory management, viewer. We'll chat for a bit, and then that will be good. First off, we have some lead. We'll add it to the pile. Okay. What are we taking with us? Well, first off, let's explain a few things. We have a prism-filled template grenade here. What does that do? A template grenade containing 2 prisms. On detonation, the prisms rupture, releasing the stored energy. The resulting electric discharge seriously damages robotics and slightly damages, but also stuns organics. Oh, I didn't realize there was actually something in this. Okay, I thought it was an empty grenade. In the sec mod, there's quite a few different types of grenades. And you can make grenades by using a template grenade at like these empty slots. So we're gonna stick those there for our future needs. In my previous playthroughs, I was big on using exotic weaponry. We will probably not take it this time around. You'll need beakers for exotic weaponry because many of it want you to use worms. And you can fill beakers with worms to get the ammunition you need to fire those weapons. You learned about the midwife organ. You've learned how to best target the midwife for maximal damage. All damage you deal to midwives will be increased by 25%. Resistant to incendiary and anti-personnel weapons, but vulnerable to armor piercing. DNA sequence confirms that the subject was originally a human female, cybernetically modified. An auxiliary CPU in the base of the spine serves as a controller, overriding most signals sent by the subject's neural brain, so she can't even control what she's doing. Both speed and musculature have been mechanically enhanced, and the cybernetic apparatus also serves as a physical shielding for the softer human tissues. Recommendation. Due to the half-mechanical nature of this creature, incendiary and anti-personnel weapons will be fairly ineffective, but armor-piercing rounds should be quite effective. We won't need this organ anymore. Some organs, like the others over there, can be used after you research them, but so far, the 3 things we have successfully researched have no other purpose once you're done with them, and you don't need to carry them on you to benefit from them. So far when it comes to cybernetic modules and their expenditure in the sec mod, it feels about the same to me as it did in the normal game, which is to say, I don't feel I have enough of them. I want more upgrades. I like it. I like that feeling. Let's see. I guess we'll put batteries up there. At the moment. We need NA to research this thing, so we'll stick it down here with the things we will not be using right away. We probably don't need the French Epstein device with us. I'd rather have the inventory space. The ice pick is so hard to see, I don't want to forget where it's located, so we'll just keep that with us. Now, we don't actually need all these empty hypos. We will be crafting, but we probably won't be using the hypos so much. But still, later on, we're going to get something called a recycler, and we'll be able to recycle all our empty hypos, getting 1 nanite per item on the stack, whatever that item is. It will slowly pay for itself, or at least pay for itself and then give you like maybe another 100 nanites. It is worth using, just be careful that you don't accidentally recycle something that you want to keep. I guess I'm talking about this, and then for some reason I toss them over there. We want them on us. Everything else we keep. Okay! Alright, guys. Well, I think we'll stop here. Thank you everyone for watching. When we come back, finally getting to Deck 4. I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone.